Hello everyone, I am Nirman and you are watching RFP. So I make videos on different topics, but today I want to talk about my experience at the recent Guns N' Roses concert organized by BookMyShow. So this is the performance I had been looking forward to for a while. I booked the tickets for the concert on the day they went live on 20th March 2025. We bought 4 VIP Phase 4 tickets and traveled from Chandigarh to Mumbai just to see the band because we knew we might not get a chance to see them ever again. On the day of the concert and the weeks before that, Mumbai had been experiencing daily rains. So we were really disappointed to learn that Book My Show Live and Live Nation had not taken that into account, and that's where things started to go bad. On the day of the concert, we got a text from Book My Show informing that gates, which were supposed to open at 3 p.m., will now open at 4 p.m. due to the rains. So we prepared accordingly and left our hotel so that we could reach in time to catch the opening act by Grish and the Chronicles. But there was a lot of traffic outside the racecourse and there wasn't much clarity about the entry gates. When we reached, there were very long queues outside the venue and people were walking around looking for the gates. Now, if you look at this infographic they sent, you will see a very long walk in a muddy crowded area just to reach the stage. And believe me, it was very muddy due to the rains. I just wish they had more people at the gates or some other signs to guide people clearly. We ended up going to the wrong gate and had to walk all the way back to the correct one. Another issue we faced was the porta potties outside the venue. The washroom outside were not clean at all, they were filthy and had long queues outside of them, and some of them were not even functioning. And then we reached inside, we learned that Grish and the Chronicles had already performed and left. We were not even late. But chalo, at least Guns N' Roses were not late and they began on time, which we were glad about. However, the most disappointing of all was the bar and the top-up wristband experience. We went to get ourselves some drinks and stood in the queue. When it was our turn, the bartender left and there was no one on our side of the bar. And then someone finally got there. Our loaded wristband, which had a balance, showed no balance to the bartender. And we had to go stand in another queue so that someone else could scan the wristband and activate the balance. Now at this point we gave up on the idea of drinks because the show was starting and we did not want to miss it. And even worse thing was that the water was free but you had to pay for the glasses and you could only pay with your wristband and no other method was available. I even helped a few people have some water and I paid for their glasses as the wristbands were not functioning properly. On the top of this, Book My Show has this policy that if you top up your wristband with cash on the venue, you will not be refunded your leftover balance, which shows their true colors. Poor management, the VIP experience was not polished at all. Despite separate entries, both GA and VIP had their own set of problems. However, the band performance was great and the crowd was amazing too. But Book My Show really needs to improve their performance. In October 2015, I attended a Megadeth concert in Baikla, Mumbai. It was organized by Insider and it was a much smoother experience. The tickets were just 2k per head, whereas for GNR I paid 15k for a ticket and ended up being disappointed. I really hope Book My Show improves their management. Otherwise, next time you decide to attend a live event, please make sure you check who the organizers are and what their track record is. Do share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Till then, cheers and take care.